Sa perspective mo, pagtingin mo, ikaw ang nasa gitna nito, alin ang mas magandang pelikula? Sasagot ba ang tanong na kung sino ang pumatay kay Ninoy? Buhay pa ba yung masterminds? Hindi ako magtataka if one of these days, ang sasabihin nila, you are trying to demonize Ninoy. Para matakot sila, how would you describe this movie po? O paano? Bye! Happy weekend! Woo! Di mo ba naabutan ng live ng komento nying? Huwag mag-alala. Rewind tayo! Sagot ko na ang quick highlight ng huntahang na mismo. Ito ang kantunying. Dokumento nying Rewind! Perspective mo, pagtingin mo, ikaw ang nasa gitna nito, alin ang mas magandang pelikula sa dalawa?
Well, 20 times, Martyr or Murder. Yeah. Maid in Malacañang was shot inside one location. And it tackled 3 hours. The last 3 days, the last 3 days of the Marcoses. We put the last 3 days in 2 hours, but this time we put 5 years in 1 hour and 42 minutes. You know, 1954, 1972, 1983, 1989. You know, it's 1987. So yung limang yon, makita nila sa pelikula. And the difference is, we have a budget already.
So dito po sa pelikula, masasagot ba ang tanong na kung sino ang pumatay kay Ninoy?
Yeah. Ganon, sa tingin ko. People without spoon food, feeding, no? Sa totoo lang, Katunying, kasi we have grown to be very intellectual citizen. Tayo ang pinakamabilis sa internet. Tayo ang, sa palagay ko, hindi tanga ang mga Pilipino. When you present them evidence, always goes without saying. No? I will not be very confident when I say all of I will present will lead to who's the killer, no? But precisely it will erase the Marcoses in the list, no? But if the question is, sasabihin ba dito kung sinong pumatay? Sa palagay ko, no? Because for the longest time we had 2 Aquinos as president, no? If I am an Aquino, to that effect, if I'm the wife, no, if I'm the son, my first project to be in the office is to give justice to my father. If I love my father, if I love my husband. No, so that's the question. Kung mahal ko, bibigyan ko ng hustisya, ng katarungan. Yun ang nakita natin pag may mga OFW na ang sigaw agad ng mga kapamilya, katarungan. But this family is not crying for it. For almost like 2 possessions already. 12 years of them being in possession.
So ang sinasabi mo, hindi talaga hinanap kung sino ang killer during the time of the accusation?
Well, I'm not knowledgeable about their efforts of finding who the killer is. But if there are efforts, it's not that hard or it's not that evident. No? Ako, hindi masama siguro bilang ang mga Pilipino ay nakaugat sa pagkakaroon ng matinding pagmamahal sa pamilya, hindi siguro kasalanan at hindi titignang kahinaan ng ating mga kababayan sa isang presidente kung ngayong nasa kapangyarihan siya, kung hindi niya kasi kayang bigyan ng katarungan ng tatay niya, paano niya bibigyan ng katarungan ng mga maliliit na Pilipino, maliliit na tao? You know, yun lang yung sa akin. More so sa asawa niya. Kung hindi mo kayang lutasin ng isang krimen kung saan nandoon ang asawa mo, paano mo lulusutin ang iba't ibang krimen na posibleng harapin ng bansa? That's a very basic question, no, that we ask these people. Now they are angry at me. They're hating me because I'm asking again these questions, not to put our country back, no, in history, but also to close everything. We can only move forward if we don't have these issues na.
Pasensya ka na, pupuntahan ko yung kasagutan, masasagot ka mo yung tanong, sino pumatay kay Ninoy? Buhay pa ba yung mastermind sa pagpatay kay Ninoy?
Pag nagbigay kasi ako ng clue, baka hindi ka manood eh. kaya yung magiging clue ninyo, we are not even making to public what our original soundtrack is. With Maid in Malacañang, we already put No si Balasi
Pero ito wala pa.
Yeah, because it may give clue eh.
So
we are with the trailer, we did not put any music, which is very unusual for me because I always have a theme song.
Yes.
So we didn't put any theme song because it might give clues. So I cannot give any clue because that's really the ace of the film. It's really the heart of the trilogy. And from there, we move forward to the third. So we are really trying our best to make it explosive, to make it noisy, to make it really interesting. With the trailer naman, diba? It's we edit it like 20 times before we arrive with that kind of trailer.
Sa kwento mo ngayon, hindi ako magtataka if one of these days, ang sasabihin nila, you are trying to demonize Ninoy.
Well, I'm ready for that, no? I'm not trying to demonize, I'm just trying to humanize people. When the time I was doing Maid in Malacañang, when the world and, partly ang mga Pilipino, ang tingin nila sa mga Marcos ay halimaw, I just humanized them. Pinakita ko na umiiyak sila, natataranta sila, nagkakagulo sila. Eto naman, kay Senator Nino, I'm not trying to demonize him. I'm just trying to humanize him. Bakit nilaktawan yung pagiging tao, demonyo agad? He's not an angel, Katany. So dapat, bago mag-angel, tao muna bago demonyo. Huwag nila lagpasan yung pagiging tao. And that's what we should all know. We are all people, we are all Filipinos, and I think giving this to them is not demonizing anyone. No? Masyado lang nilang binida, kaya iniisip nila pag may ibang kwento, kontrabida na. No? It's just, hindi ko siya nakikitang kontrabida o demonyo. Tao rin siya, tao para sa.
So, and para matakot sila, how would you describe this movie po?
It's scary, but it's not horror, Katanying. It's scary, but it's not horror. It's when you go down to get the whole truth, it's very scary because sometimes you get to hurt yourself also. Sabi ko nga the quest for truth and the quest for history is not yet done. History is a continuous, evolving matter. They say it's I hug it. I embrace the fact that they label it as revisionism. For me, revisionism is a good thing, but it's not really revisionism. It's rectification. I want to let the people know that revisionism is okay, but this is not revisionism. This is rectification. We are just correcting some facts, or we are completing some facts. So it's really scary for a lot of people, lalo na sa amin na simula mag-elementary, high school, college, ang laman ng libro ay puro kabusilakan at kadalisayan ni Senator Ninoy, na parang palagay namin sobrang lapit na kay San Lorenzo Ruiz, no, para sa mga Katoliko. Pero that's how they put it. So dito, it's my perspective. I'm sorry for saying this. It's my perspective on how these historians and writers parang they associated an Aquino to be a saint, maging santo. Kaya I cannot tear them apart on how the Catholic Church really intervened with the politics.